The previous video, we learned how to calculate your Ming Kwa number, otherwise known as your birth star number. This week, we're going to get into a little bit of the characteristics of these numbers. What does that mean when I'm an 8 earth or a 6 metal? Like last video's examples, we came up with these two numbers. So I'm going to go a little deeper. You could go so deep on all these numbers. They have seasons connected to it, time of day, body parts, elements. But for today, we're going to keep it simple. You can always get your own specialized chart in Batsi astrology to go deeper with your numbers. If you'd like to see a video going deeper with each individual numbers, drop me a comment. Would love to hear from you. For today, we're going to talk a little bit about the characteristics. You can see over here, I have a little chart kind of the elements and their birth cycles, right? And that'll give a little bit of characteristics when I tell you a little more. So the 6 metal was one that we did in the last video. Let me discuss. All of these can be yin or yang numbers, right? So the yin being the feminine receptive and the yang being the masculine outgoing. We'll keep it simple for that. 6 metal happens to be yang. So yang is that outgoing, masculine energy, right? 8 earth, also yang. So more of that energy. When we're looking at earth and metal and how they relate, you can see over here in the chart that earth feeds metal, right? If we think of metal and minerals, they come up from the earth, don't they? And metal gives rise to water in the dew of the morning. And water feeds wood, and we all know wood feeds fire. And the fire in the center of the earth feeds the earth, gives rise to or birth to earth, right? So if we're looking at yang, we know that this 6 metal, because we know that metal has some characteristics of structure, creature of habit, organized person, conduit, loves to connect others. And we combine that with the yang energy. This person, based on their birth star number, we already know is a little bit outgoing. We already know that they're going to be organized based on our elements, right? If we go a little bit into 8 earth, another yang earth, this would be the yin earth. There's 2 sides to each coin. That's why I always ask you to embrace both sides of yourself, right? If for today's reasons, positive, negative, dark, light, I don't love labels, but you get the idea. So the earth is going to be nurturing, right? Mother Earth. The 8 is the mountain. We won't get too into the characteristics. That's for another day. But this earth, very nurturing. Mother Earth, trustworthy. The go-to person, really, if you think about it. So these are some of the characteristics of the 9-star numbers. We're going to talk more about how this relates to your front door in our next video and how you can not only calculate your birth star number, but then get your compass direction for your front door. And is there any cure that we need to do there to align your energy to get what you say you want in your life? So if this calls to you and resonates, please drop me a line. Would love to hear from you, or let me know if you'd love more on your personalized chart. Thanks so much. Until next time.